Hi all, welcome along. Here we are again. Welcome to week 11, penultimate week of the Lotus 79. I know we haven't streamed every week. It's been a busy old time, but anyway, we've had good fun. Here we are, almost at the end of the season, and it's a cracking circuit to almost end the season on for the penultimate round. It is, of course, Spa-Francorchamps, which does not need any introduction. I'm sure you'll agree. Everybody who's even heard of a race car has heard of Spa-Francorchamps, located in Belgium. Now let's see if I can find it. There's Spa. Okay, but so it's south of Malmedy. Here we go. Spa-Francorchamps. We'll pop that full screen, give you a little tour of the place. Although again, as I say, everybody is probably well aware of what Spa-Francorchamps is like. So again, for those of you who don't know, or are young enough not to know, I should say, the original circuit Spa was this loop here, the Bourneville loop, all the way down back straight, the fearsome Mastakink, round Stavelot, and way back up to the point again. Roughly a triangle shape. But of course, safety and the feasibility of running a racecourse that big got in the way. And yeah, it was remodelled in the 80s to the kind of gun shape, if you like, that we all know and love today. Spa, fantastic circuit. It's changed a little bit over the years since it was remodelled, but not massively. And it's still a huge challenge in real life. Never been there in real life, but especially in the sim as well. It's a massive challenge. A big circuit, especially in this car with the downforce that we have as well. So yeah, so start and finish straight, obviously, as we all know. We're doing the Grand Prix start and finish, the classic pits and the endurance start finishes down, or start lines down here. But I think we're doing a standing start off the Grand Prix pit lane until the source. Very tight hairpin, and all the screamed way down the hill. In fact, you can actually see it. It's so much elevation change. The Google Maps actually shows it off. Down the hill, and then up the famous left at Eau Rouge, up over Radion, onto the back Kemmel Straight, very long straight, one of the longest straights in the straight sections. If you count Eau Rouge as a straight, because it is flat out, it's one of the longest straight sections in the F1 calendar this year, or any year to be fair. Then through Le Combe, left right kind of challenging little S bend, and then kind of through the right, and then the steep plate. It doesn't kind of show it here, but yeah, you can see you're dropping downhill here into I can't remember what that's called. Anyway, so we've got that one, 180 degrees. It goes on forever in the car, and because it's dropping away all the time, it just takes ages for the front to stick. And the tricky little left-hander here, which again, you can kind of see there, is just off camber slightly and drops away. So the front again slides, and the back ones to get away. Very easy to go wide there and get an off track. Pouhon, fearsome double left-hander. In modern F1 cars, I think it's almost flat out, but in these things you are maybe down a gear, but it's right on the edge. The car is just, you have to have a good high-speed balance right here to get any kind of speed. Then what's this called again? This is the Campos, I think. Campos chicane, or S-bend, I should say. Again, it's an S-bend, but it's so fast. Into the new Stavelot, not Stavelot of old, away down the bottom there, but yeah, quite a tight right-hander, and then curve with Paul Frere, I think it's Paul Frere, up onto the kind of back onto the old circuit again. Again, challenging, almost flat out, probably flat out if you're quicker than I am with a better balance. All the way up the hill, round Blanchimont, famous old fast corner, but pretty easily flat out in these cars. And then the old bus stop chicane. It's had a few different guises over the years. I think that's the old one there. It used to come in left here, and then right, and then across. So they've remodelled it to this. It's been like that for a few years now. And yeah, that is a lap of Spa-Francorchamps from the air. Tricky circuit because, as you can see, from the start line to Le Combe is pretty much a straight with a wee hairpin in it. And from Stavelot up to the start line, it's pretty much a straight. So this section and this section is all about straight line speed. This section here all about grip in the corner. So do you go high downforce and be fast here but slow here and here, or do you go low downforce and be fast here and here but slow here? It's a trade-off. Let's get to the circuit. Whew, and have a look at a lap. Hi Dad, how you doing? Good to see you. We've got a few minutes, so let's go back to lap 2 maybe, so let's rewind a little bit and let's take you around a lap of, again apologies for the oversaturation of the screen, but it is what it is. Let's go. So coming out of the bus stop chicane, all the way up the gears, not quite the 5th, up the 4th, and then the brake, hard braking down into very tight lasso hairpin. Use as much of the inside curb as you can, it helps rotate the car. You can go out over that curb, but you've got to keep at least 2 wheels on the curb to avoid getting off track. And now it's just a matter of scrubbing off as little speed as possible as you go down through Eau Rouge, then sweep up over Radion. You can see the car sparking as it goes across the bottom of the track there. And now again, just taking the line of least resistance, trying, even through a rouge, you try not to turn the steering wheel more than you need to, you just keep the momentum up. And here you're spotting the braking point just after the start of the curb. Down second, up over the curb on the left, up over the curb on the right. Get the car back to the left hand side, sorry, sweep and carry as much speed around that right hander as possible. I'll get a spark in there, the car running solo. Again, down the gears, and this is where there's so much understeer. The front end just wants to go away from you constantly, but you've just got to be patient. If you try and push it, you'll end up too wide. Back to the right, sweep into the left again, car a bit squirmy there. That's about as wide as you can go. Keep two wheels on the red and white curbing. Now here we go into Pujon. It's a quick blast, down a gear, sweep in. There's so much load in the car and speed there. You just have to have confidence that it's going to stick. And get it back to the left for the right left, sorry. Again, use a bit of curve if you can. Sometimes helps turn the car, but it does upset the underfloor a little bit, so you don't want to use too much. And use the curve in the exit, back to the left, get it down. Now, exit here is super important, because this is the speed, this is the exit that carries you all the way back up through Blanchimont to the bus stop. So you need a good exit here. Any sideways and you lose time all the way. This is where you really want to be, having a low wing, because it does help you all the way up this straight. Here comes Blanchimont, relatively easily flat, but you do need to be careful with the steering wheel. It's easy for the back to step away. And then hard braking again, big stop into the bus stop chicane. Over the curb, but not the sausage curbs. And then on the throttle as early as possible, and across the line. There we have it. Let's go back to the live camera. Let's put on let's have a radio check with Jim and Claire.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
All good there. Oh, somebody's saying idiot in the chat already. It's all kicking off tonight. Somebody must have hit somebody else. We've got 12 registered, so that's looking good for a wee race. Time wise, we have got about 6 minutes left until we get kicked into the session. So let's head out and get a feel for it, shall we? Set the onboard camera up, make sure that's all working nicely. So yeah, everything looks good. You can see me, I can see you. Let's turn off the preview, and let's head out, shall we? Starts are going to be a challenge here because the first gear is so long.
Kilometers per hour.
It's not too bad, but it just feels so slow. I've not done a race yet, so I don't know how slow I'm going to be compared to everybody else off the line, but it does feel slow. Right, up through Rodion for the first time. You can hop over that curve a little bit on the inside, but watch that it doesn't upset the car, because that just scrubs speed. And here you're just trying to keep things straight and spot the braking. Bit late, missed the apex there a little bit. Cold tyres of course early on. Car moving around a lot on the cold tyres. That was a bit wide. You need to keep your wheels on the red and white curb through these corners, otherwise you get off track.
Fastest lap for Tansy, 206.7.
So easy to run wide there. Just don't want the back end of the car to move away from you. But again, running wide gives you an off track. Too many off tracks, it's disqualified. You really don't want to go over the curb at the exit because there's a bump that scrubs speed. That was too late on the brakes, and we're straight off. That was almost a lap. A bit of a detour at the bus stop. times at the moment. Third fastest at the moment in this session, but
Alright, Jordan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. It's just done at 202.5.
car feels okay now, the tyres are warmed up a bit.
Sector 2 is 1.0 seconds off the pace.
I do hope whoever's fastest and I'm 1 second off the base in sector 2 is on a quality setup. A second off the base in one sector is not good.
That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
So, I was talking about high downforce versus low downforce. I'll tell you after I've launched after Eau Rouge. Yeah, so I've kind of decided to go for the low downforce aspect and see what happens. Just live with it in the middle sector.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Locked the inside a bit there.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
So it kind of looks like everyone else is running at the end of the session. Nobody coming? No. Looks like the guys, certainly the guys in front, are running higher downforce setups. But I find in testing that no matter, well, the more I went up with the wing, the lap time was the same. Like I'd just be slow in the straights and fast in the corners. And I don't know, to race I prefer to be fast in the straights and slow in the corners if I'm doing the same speed. I suppose you could argue that the higher wing would help counteract dirty air, so if I'm behind somebody I'd be able to stick closer through the corners, but hell, let's just go with it and see what happens. I'm used to it now, I'm used to the high downforce setup, so let's see how we go on. Other thing I noticed is that the balance of the car changes a lot, probably because of all the high downforce corners, so it's so sensitive to aero balance through the race, so you have to pretty much use the full range of both roll bars, softening the rear, and stiffening the front. Right, let's put on the quali setup and have a go. 2.6. Right, let's jump in and see what the track feels like. Oh, forgot to check track conditions, but oh, that was terrible.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
So the track conditions again affect the balance an awful lot. So just see when we get to Lecombe what the
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
how the car turns in. That'll tell us. That's not bad actually. A bit understeery. But you'd rather have that to start with while you wait for the tyre detail. What's the mess? Oh, it's not bad. Just need to drive it better. Oh, understeer. Possibly it could mean a stiffer rear roll bar. We'll put a notch on that. Checker flag. But yeah, the car's not a disaster, which is good. Hello everyone, who's racing tonight? Who have we got then? Tonin. Oh, I can't pronounce your last name, Chemo, sorry. Michael, Dylan, Daniel Gallus. I know some of these guys are all quick, so that'll give us a good impression of where we are. Right, so qualifying. Everything set up? Yeah, everything's good. Let's go try a couple of laps. See how we get on. Yeah, let's go for it.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Okay, Jordan. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
It's going to be in the wall. Okay, so the stiffer roll bar is not the way to go then. Good job in qualifying, you can just come back and undo everything. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Without the off.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
That illustrated exactly what I mean by different track conditions in the car can be completely different. Well, let's take it a bit easier this time, I can't afford to have too much of those off. Oh my god, what's going on here? Right, stiffen the front roll bar again as well. This is totally different feeling from what I expected. Oh, it's going to be a struggle. A little bit better through there, so warmer tyres, stiffer roll bar at the front, calm it down a little bit. Let's try and get one lap in.
runner 202.5.
Not bad, not bad. Improving it. Bit of wheel spin. I don't know what my last lap was because I was on the wrong screen. Oh, 202.5. That was my quickest, but I wasn't any faster. Whew! Where are we? P3 still. Not bad. Oh, it's close with Freckleton.
That's the end of the session, P3.
Yeah, P3's not too bad. Just on my face a bit, it's roasting in here. Drink of water. No time left, so back in a sec while we get the race set up on. Right. So yeah, what are we? We're about four tenths off a Yuka in pole, which is, I could kind of live with that, to be fair. Those guys are always miles up the road, so I'm not too disappointed with that. Right. Whew, sweating. One more drink of water. Sweating after 2 quali laps. 20 lap race is going to be fun. I did have more downforce in my quali setup than my race setup, so. How's the race going to go? Let's find out. Let's go on board. Let's go with the grid. Let's start the car. So yeah, also my start. How's that going to go? We'll soon find out, I suppose, in 39 seconds. And then we'll see what kind of wing everyone else runs. The first time down Kemmel Straight, probably. Five seconds to go. Ten seconds. Do it.
20 laps. The track temp is 19 Celsius. Okay, Jordan, stay calm, focus. Floor it, green, green, green.
You're in the middle, 3 wide, clear all round.
Oh, Michael was pushed out there.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh, I thought I'd get enough for that. Oh no! know how much I could go off without getting a slowdown, and I've got a slowdown. We'll wait till the end of this straight to give it back. I don't want to give it back in the middle of a straight. Give it back on the way down here. Ah!
On your left.
Oh,
Clear left. Right
seriously?
side, clear right.
Ah, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I've probably got damage. At least I've given back the slowdown. I don't know if I've got damage or not. Feels okay actually, which I'm surprised about. That was quite a contact, so. Right, so it's now become, how far up can we get? I think we've got a wee bit of front wing damage because the car's a little bit understeery in the fast stuff. But it's doable, let's settle in and have a race anyway. Catching them that quickly. I don't want to catch them in the middle of Eau Rouge. That's fair.
Hold your line.
Oh yeah, we have a good straight line speed.
Clear left.
Come on, Jordan. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
With that presumed front wing damage, I could be done with the car balance moving forward earlier than usual. That probably just means I won't need to step in the front roll bar quite as much.
Just done a 204.8.
4.8 doesn't sound that fast, but rather than my 5.1.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on.
Side. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Good pass. Nice front. 203.7. The gap to Clapper ahead is now 0.9. P9, your lap time was 205.8.
Penalty of 6.
Car right. Clear right.
Ooh! Good. Give it Michael a good run at mate.
Left side.
Ah! Now he's going faster than me. I mean, obviously got a tool, but...
Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, I'm struggling with the front.
Left side, clear left.
Ah, sorry.
Bad luck, Jordan. Take your time.
Spotter said clear left, so I turned in. Ah. Yeah, spotter definitely said clear left, but presumably he went for a second. He went for a second lunge. keen to get to the end now just to see if I actually have damage. I've convinced myself that I have. And the fact that I haven't had to touch the anti-roll bars yet, it's a pretty good sign that I've got front wing damage, because by this time I should be quite stiff with the front, quite soft with the rear. They're going to break early, do you think?
On your left.
Not as early as I was hoping!
On your left.
And I'm round again. It's one of these races, I'm afraid.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Will that be on? Oh, lap 7! It's going to be a long race. It's going to be a long night. Oh my god, instinct count wise.
Okay, Jordan.
17!
Structure.
Oh dear.
Get behind us now, not protect.
So I think looking at my revs, that my front wing's not only hurting me in the corner, but it's also slowing me down in the straight. Which would make sense.
Behind us increased to 2.9 seconds.
Let's soften the rear a wee bit. Just getting a little bit loose at the back, more loose than I'd like.
is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. Looks like P6 has gone off there, ready off.
So for the sake of, I don't know, for having a damaged car, it's definitely damaged. I don't think I'm too far off the base, maybe a second and a bit.
Okay, Jordan, you're reeling. Wheel out. The gap is now 2.0 seconds. They're slower than us through the source.
Car off. On the black stuff, you mean? Remaining on this tank. That's your best lap in this session. Right, what's the gap ahead? 9 seconds, 10 seconds to keep. I don't know if I can make 10 seconds in 10 laps. Hope I can try. have to finally add some stiffness to the front roll bar.
It's just done 203.0.
For rotating a little bit more than I wanted to.
Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Alright Jordan, let's move consistency, keep it up.
Sector 2 is only 0.2 off the pace. That's the one with the corners in it. Some kind of calculation error there, I think. Wider keeps getting so dirty.
Time is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds.
I can see them.
Alright Jordan, we're gaining on the car in front. Gaps now, 8.2 seconds.
Very fast at the front there.
That's your best lap in this session.
short by a couple of seconds at this rate, aren't we? Up in the front again.
Gap ahead is now 6.9 seconds.
Behind me though, isn't it? Oh my jeez.
About 4 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 2:03.7. That sounds pretty consistent.
Nah, We're not going to get him.
There's an incident here. Turn 11. It looks like Clapper.
Stiffer with the front again. Hand softer with the back, I think.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 2:03.9.
All I hope really is two guys in front start tangling with each other. We're only a second apart though, so you never know. Ah!
Was at 2:03.6.
Oh, could be done with another 3 or 4 laps, I think. But I get him in the front. Fuel calculations are pretty neat, aren't they? Yeah, I should be fine.
Oh, the guy in front, the gap is 0.4. Pretty slightly going for the chicane.
Well, they're right on each other, but I don't see them going for an overtake. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, I think he's done it as well. You got him? Oh well, I tried. Let's get out and have a look at the replay at the start, see what happened.
2 litres remaining.
Oh, and he slopes it around!
Chicane.
Haha! Fantastic! Oh, I nicked that 6th place at the end there.
6. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
Oh well. 6th after how many spins and contacts do we have? And what fuel do I have left? Half a litre, 0.4 of a litre, so that's pretty perfect. Oh dear. Oh well, it was hard work. One of those races, I'm afraid. Is Michael's? No, Michael's away. I was going to say, so let's, yeah, I'm going to say sorry for the chicane. Michael, if you happen to watch the stream back, sorry for the chicane. My spotter did say clear, so I didn't expect you to go for another second lunge. Right, let's go back to start, shall we? Turn off my torque, take the steering wheel away so I've got space. Ugh. Right, so let's watch the start. So my start was okay compared to everybody apart from these three, but those three are the lightning starters, so not too disappointed with that. And I had no space to go for it. I think I pushed one off, so that's okay. Alright, so down here, I should have just stuck in behind Michael, you know. But he got a slow exit, and I thought I could go for it. And then, yeah, I should have backed out of it, but careful, these things happen. So that was maybe the slowdown, and I think I was distracted by the slowdown and didn't notice Michael spinning or whatever happened to him, so let's just keep an eye on what happens here. Oh, I think he just lost on his own. He's lost on his own. Oh, and then I somehow managed to not get hit by Andy, which was good. Let's have a look back there. Poof. Michael, Chase. Oh no, he hit the back of Dylan. So we just caught him out. Oop, it's the wrong. Oh dear. Sorry. I've pressed the wrong button. So blah 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 blah. What am I on? Lap 2. I won't be on lap 1 surely. Deary me. Sorry, I just don't know how to press buttons. So anyway, let's go back to he hits me, or he hits thingy. Let's go for the good old rear chase. Hopefully see some damage, because oh yeah, look at that. Look at that front wing. Look at the state of that thing. Yeah, so there we go. So that was hurting my top speed and my front downforce for most of the race, which is why the car wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I don't think I would have done the times that... Who won? Yuka. What was he, 10 seconds up the road? Is that right? Let's just get to the end, shall we? Yeah, he's like miles up the road. What was his lap time? So he was the one doing the 2020, 2025, 2023. He was in mid to low twos towards the end. What was Chemo doing? He got into the twos as well. Yeah, high twos. And Michael, yeah, he got down to the 2.0s as well eventually. Everyone else was a little bit slower. So what did I manage? Mid threes. So yeah, with that, look at that. Let's just look at that for a second. Look at the state of that front wing. And that's generating no downforce, I would say. Look at that. Horrible. There's no way I was going to go faster than that. Anyway, I don't know if there was any other damage to the car. Possibly, I don't think so. I think it was just that side. Yeah, it took a contact. But yeah, just say that. I'm going to say that slowed me down all race. What were the tyres like at the end? Still reasonably balanced, bit more rear tyre wear than front, but you know, I always expect that here anyway. Yeah, okay, maybe I need a bit more downforce because I did have that straight line speed, but it wasn't really. It did help me to pass some people easily, but I think I was going to be suffering a little bit too much in the mid sector, so maybe a little bit more downforce for the race on Sunday. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. That was Spa. As action-packed as ever. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a like. A wee thumbs up would be appreciated. And yeah, if you enjoy it, tell your friends about it, and we'll all hang out together next week for the final round, which I think is at Road America. Again, good track. I like Road America. I've never driven it in this car, so it'll be a learning experience. Similar to Spa in the way that it's like a fast and flowing circuit, so aero balance is going to be really important. So whatever works here is probably going to work at Road America. So yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks guys and girls, and catch you, where am I? Next time. Cheers.